my lovelies. It's your girl, Nikki Solomon. How are you? And I hope you're having a good weekend. Thank God it's Friday. So, today I'm going to be talking about a big issue, which is money. Money, money, money. Money is a big issue, it's a massive issue in relationships. So, I'm going to be talking about money in relationships, whether marriage, partnership, or between families. Money is a big issue between friends, between any kind of relationship. Money is an issue. So, why is money such a big issue? Money is such a big issue because money answers all things. According to the Holy Bible, money answers all things. So, money answers all things. Money does all the things that we need. Money buys everything that we need. Money, in fact, money is our errand boy. But not everyone has it. Not everyone can control it. Not everyone can be proud to say, I've got enough of it. So why is it a big issue in relationships? Why? Number one, selfishness. Number two, trust. And number three, I would say neglect. So how is selfishness? How does selfishness affect the use of money in a relationship, or the way money is used in a relationship? Selfishness, because a lot of times people only think about themselves. In a relationship, you're earning, someone else is earning, or your wife or your husband, your partner, the other person is earning. You are also earning. The other person declares everything they have and brings everything on a balanced scale, but you keep yours to yourself. You think about you only. You do what you want with your money. You don't give account of anything you have. You just do what you want with your money and expect the other person to also do the same when they are the ones giving more, but you keep yours to yourself. That is selfishness. What was the second thing? Trust. Trust is another big issue. A lot of people cannot trust the other person when it comes to money. So it becomes a big issue because they are thinking, I can see the way you spend money. I can see the way you're careless with money. I can see the way you handle money. You're not very resourceful. You're not very like, there's a word for it, good with money. You're a spendthrift. You would like to spend a lot. You just spend money. And I can't trust you with my money. I can't commit my money into your hands. Although I love you, but I can't trust you with my money. I can't even trust you with your own money. So that is the number two. Number three is neglect. Neglect in what way? Some people just think, oh, she's got everything. She has everything. Assumptions. She's got everything. She has everything. There's no need giving her money. There's no need giving him money. There's no need buying her a gift. There's no need sharing with her because she earns her money. She's all right. But it shouldn't be so. I mean, if you go out and see something that you think your partner or your husband, your wife, or whoever, your child, your friend likes, if you guys are in a very committed relationship, you can say, oh, this person will like this, I'll buy it for them. And they're trying to invest and you think, oh, this will make sense. You know, you can help. You can, you don't need to promise anything, but you can show interest that if this thing is going to be viable, if this thing is going to yield results, I don't mind committing to it. I don't mind chipping in to support you. So don't show neglect when it comes to money. Always show interest, that you're interested in what the other person is doing. Even if you're not going to give all the money involved, commit something. Declaration is another thing. You guys have to learn how to declare what you have. Be honest, be open, be truthful. And that is when loyalty comes in. You have to be loyal. You have to, this whole thing, the bottom line is trust. Because if you don't trust someone, you can't be committed to them. You can't be loyal. You can't, you would neglect them because you don't trust them anyway. Okay, so all these things, they're based on trust. So when it comes to money issue, bottom line for me is trust. I'm going to set an example with myself in my marriage, with my ex-husband, you know. I remember when we got married newly, he trusted me so much when it comes to money because I was an account. I read accountancy, so he thought, oh, being an accountant, I'll be good with money, but he was wrong. Yeah, I was young. I was young. I had no sense of management, you know. So he trusted me. I think there was a business he did or something that paid out a lot, and he gave me the book to put in my account. Honestly, before he got that money back, I had spent almost everything. And that was what destroyed our trust. That was what destroyed his trust for me when it comes to money. Sometimes people on their own spoil their chances with their partners or their friends or their. If someone lends you money and says, okay, you said to the person you're going to give it to me so and so time. If you're not able to pay it back at that time, you know, just call them and say, I'm sorry, I can't pay this money now, or I'm going to pay it next time. All right? Don't just wait for them to call you and say, oh, what about that money that I gave you the other time? Are you going to give it back now? And that is when frustration sets in. That is when distrust sets in. And that is when next time they don't want to give you money. If you ask again, they won't give you. Trust is the bottom line of everything that has to do with money. It's not as if my husband didn't trust me again when it came to money, but he was very careful with me when it came to money. Each time he had money, instead of him to give me the whole, he would give me just bits. Because he didn't trust me anymore, you know, because I didn't handle it. You know what they say about first impressions? They matter. So money is a big issue. It's a big problem. If you can't handle money in a relationship, don't get yourself involved in anything that has to do with money. But there's no way you can avoid talking about money when you are in a relationship. When it comes to ordinary friendship, you can avoid money. Don't just borrow from your friends. Don't borrow from them. Don't ask them for money. Get it somewhere else, but not from your friends. If you really want to keep your friends, don't borrow from them. Then with your partner, money, splitting bills, doing things equally. Sometimes the woman says, oh, I'm the one to doing this, doing that, cooking, cleaning, so you pay all the bills. Oh, sweetheart, it doesn't work that way. Sometimes you need to help. Not sometimes. I think to some extent you need to help. It's not easy, except he's a millionaire and he just says, babe, just chill, I'm doing everything. But if he's not a millionaire, you need to help him out. You need to be committed to something. Pay at least something out of what you guys are committed to paying, the bills, monthly bills. You don't let the man just do everything in the name of you looking after the children. All right? So these are many issues that has to do with money when it comes to relationships and more, you know. So I'll be bringing people on this program to talk about money. As you already know, there's a lady who is coming on my show. Her name is Maria Chukwumbirike. She's a Zimbabwean, a social worker, and I'm going to be bringing her in on Nikki's talk show, Nikki Solomon's talk show. She's going to be giving us tips on how to manage our finances, especially as a single mother. Are you struggling? Maria is going to give you an insightful knowledge on everything you need to know on how to manage your time, your finances, and still be a mother. You know, even if there's no man supporting you. She's going to talk through all her time when she went to the university and everything. So she's a lovely heart, a lovely soul that likes to share what she's got with other people. So I'm going to be bringing her here. So today you have to learn how to look after your finance, look after your money. Okay, make your money work for you. Make people trust you. Be committed to the things you've promised you would do in your relationship. If you have certain bills to pay, except you are out of work, then your partner, your husband, or whoever you're cohabiting with will understand. But if you are in a committed relationship, you know, just do what you're supposed to do when it comes to money. Don't waste money, especially if the other person is struggling. I've heard couples say, oh, I work hard. This woman says, I work really hard, but all he does is he gives the money to his girlfriends. Who does that? Why would you be sending money to a strange woman when you have your wife at home with children to look after, and you're sending bulk money to some stranger out there who you don't even see all the time. It's really bad. So these are many things that we need to understand, that these are the problems we have. Before you see any woman or any man crying wolf when it comes to money in a relationship, they must have seen something that is really heart-wrenching, like something that is breaking their heart so much that they need help with. Some of them end up badly because it turns to domestic violence. It leads to divorce or somebody dying, which we've all seen, heard in the news. Thank God for social media. We're all informed in all these things. But you have to learn every day. Many girls, for example, myself, never, people like us, I'm a Christian. I was born in a Christian family. I grew up a Christian girl. I went to church. I was brought up on the pew, but nobody taught me how to be a wife when it comes to money issues. Nobody even taught me how to be a wife. I just grew up. There was never an example for me to copy, So this is the same problem that many girls are going to have because nobody taught them. Nobody also told them. They just do what they like. They just go by the flow of the society, which is not right. People need to use common sense and conscience as well. When you're doing some things, you think, if this thing is done to me this way, how would I say it? Would I like it? Is it going to be good for me? Or will I be happy? Or if I'm on the receiving end of this matter, how will I feel? So like that, you will have a good sense of judgment if you're doing the same thing to somebody else, especially in a relationship. Let's try to be reasonable, realistic, okay? For me, nobody taught me, nobody told me. I just got married and was doing what I like. I was just doing what I like. I just thought, oh, this man loves me so much, so I can do whatever I like. But it's not so. When a man loves you or when a woman loves you, it's a good opportunity to take advantage and be the best person you can be for that person. Because people who love a lot, they can switch. There's a thin line, very fine line between love and hate. So you have to know that when you're dealing with people in a relationship, especially regarding money. Some people can come across to you as a fool, like a fool. They will just pretend they don't know what you're doing, or they are not hurt by what you're doing. But eventually it's going to come back and bite you, because such people would explode one day. They've been patient enough, but one day they're going to explode and they will show you the other side that you don't like. So don't let money be an issue. Look for financial advisors. People who can advise you. If you're in debt, if you're struggling, there are people who can advise you. The problem we have in the society today is that a lot of people just want to carry their load on their own. They want to carry this heavy load on their own. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to share their problems. They don't want help. They think, oh, I'm scared. I don't want people to know I'm in debt. I don't want people to know I'm struggling. And they still wear expensive clothes. They still do live extravagantly. They still buy expensive things, designers and all that. Yet they are in bad debts. You need help. Cry for help. Ask for help. And somebody will come for you. Somebody will come and help you. Okay? So don't keep things to yourself. Learn how to share things. If your partner has an addiction that you've tried on your own to help him come out of, if they're not coming out of it, or they are not coming out of it, just ask for help professionally. There are people who can help you. There are people who can talk to him, even if he thinks he knows it or he doesn't want it. There are still people who can reach him if you really love that relationship and you want to be there. So all these things are the causes of money problems in relationships. Addiction is also one of them. Addiction, when somebody is addicted to something, they waste money. People with addictions are the most wasteful. They are very wasteful people. They can waste resources. They can waste money because they eat and eat. They as they're taking whatever it is, they eat a lot. They buy more. They eat a lot, and they waste. They are wasteful people. They are wasters. So you need help. you need help professionally. You need to call for help if you're going through all of that. So begin to think about yourself, begin to look after yourself, begin to think about your mental health, because money is a big issue. That is why a lot of people are in a very bad situation today relationally, so this is very important. Okay, share this video, and I'll be bringing people to talk to us on a weekly basis, to tell us the things we should do if we are in debt or with our mental health. So you're going to hear a lot from me. Share this video, like it, share this video, like it, subscribe, to my YouTube channel, and go to Facebook. You'll find me there, Nikki Solomon, or Nikki Nkechi Solomon on my page, and me _ Nikki Soul on Instagram, just Nkechi Ame on Twitter. Follow me, just follow me, and you'll be hearing a lot from me. Honestly, I'm going somewhere with this. I'm really determined to touch lives, to help people, and this is my cause, and I'm doing it. Okay, so I love you guys. Have a good day, and don't stop being who you are. If you are already good and you're managing money well, keep doing what you're doing and do it right. Bye, ciao, I love you.